Hey guys, what's going on? So we are back with another Ecoboost update. I haven't updated in a while. I actually haven't made a video in a while. I've just been super busy. It's been raining a lot, haven't gotten to the track. I finally got back to the track yesterday. Unfortunately, no video. The clips I got weren't that great. But yeah, like I said, I've been real busy. And speaking of that, I have an update for you guys because I recently joined the Auto Mafia team. Now, as some of you may know, I was sponsored by them already. I've been working with them for quite a few months now. I like doing cool stuff with them. They're local, so it's real convenient for me. They sponsor me, I support them, they support me. It's a real cool deal, and like I said, I just really like working with Auto Mafia Racing. So, as of recently, I'm now a sales rep and I'm a part of the Auto Mafia team. So I just want to get that out there. I let some people know on my Instagram, some people on my Facebook. Just wanted to sort of get that out there so everyone knows what the deal is. I sell parts for them, so hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, or wherever if you need parts. But anyways, shameless plug. So I want to just update you guys with some stuff, and actually I'm also going to install a rear seat delete that I just got. Figured I'd throw that in the video, why not? But went out to the track yesterday, so I want to throw some times at you guys and kind of see what you think. So I got some slips laid out on the roof of my car here. This is all from yesterday, not in any particular order. My worst pass right here, 12.8. At 83, I let off because horrible pass. I pushed through the beams. Now, mind you, it was 93 degrees yesterday. 93 degrees. So, first pass here, 164, 60 foot, 7.6 eighth mile, 12.1 quarter mile. Not too bad. Next pass. Got a 161, 60 foot, 7.6 eighth mile, and 12.0 quarter mile. Pass after this was the 12.8. Messed that up a little bit. Was trying to launch too hard and push through the brakes, which sucks. But that's kind of how you learn. And then towards the end of the day, maybe 3 o'clock or so, I pulled this one off. 159 60 foot, 7.5 eighth mile, and 11.97 quarter mile. Now, some of you might be saying, "Oh, well, you've already ran an 11.9 quarter mile before. What's so special about that?" Well, I ran that 11.9 quarter mile in, I want to say 70 degree weather. Don't quote me on that because I'm pretty sure it was 70 degree weather though. Anyways, it was a lot cooler than it is now. I ran this one in 93 degree weather, 120 plus degree charge temps, and I think 2,500 DA. So I'm pretty excited about that, but this is pretty cool, and that's kind of saying something with the new tune that's going on here. I'm really liking this Tune Plus tune. It's definitely, we've been handing out some L's in Mexico, especially from Diggs, but I've raced some Coyotes from rolls in Mexico, and I've been keeping up a lot better than they even thought, and better than I thought. So it's definitely working. Tune Plus is working. But that's the track update. So got all that out of the way. Ran some good times. That's cool. I also have some other parts coming for the car. So speaking of 93 degrees and 120 plus degree charge temps, a lot of you know that I have a Levels intercooler. If you don't, I'll show you. Levels race car. Car is super dirty right now. Don't mind that. At the Levels race core on the car. So that's all fine and dandy, but a normal intercooler like that can only do so much for the kind of heat that we deal with in Florida. It is hot. Some of you that live out in Texas, California, places like that can understand how hot it gets because they get about the same, but it gets very hot here. Like I said, 93 degrees. I think today it was 98. It's just not ideal weather. Now, spoke with Nick a little bit, and he actually just fabbed up an air-to-water kit for these cars. And I'm going to be I don't know if I'm gonna be the first. I'll probably be, if not the first, one of the first to have this on my car and running. And we're gonna see what kind of charge temps we can get with the air to water and see what kind of times we can run, because from my understanding, basically, air to water setup is basically an intercooler that is cooled by water, and there's an ice tank. So basically when I go to the track, I will take a bag of ice with me. Before every run, I will fill up the ice tank with ice. It's gonna have water in it, obviously, but I'll throw a bunch of ice in there, and it should, from what I've been told, cool down the charge temps to below ambient temperature. So if it's 90 degrees outside, I should see charge temps in 80s, maybe 70s. I don't even know how cold it's gonna get, but if I get 20 degrees under ambient, I'll be ecstatic. So that's gonna be the next thing, and I'm hoping this week I can get it and I can get some times for you guys, because that would be awesome. And I really want to see, if I can run 11.9 in 93 degree weather with 120 degree charge temps, imagine 20 to 30 degrees cooler, or actually imagine 20 degrees cooler than ambient. So like 70 degree charge temps, 80 degree charge temps, something around there. If I was seeing 70 degree charge temps, 80 degree charge temps, even 90 degree charge temps, it would make a world of difference. Because if we're running 11.9 in 93 degree weather with 120 degree charge temps, I think this car with good charge temps has an 11.7 in it, maybe an 11.6 if it runs well enough. I mean, I'm pulling a 159 60 foot. I don't know how much better I can get. And the mile per hour is down a little bit in the quarter, but like I said, it was way too hot, so I'm not too worried about that. But I think this air to water setup will make a world of difference. But anyways, hopefully we'll get that soon and we'll get some track times on that. I do have one part here that I'm gonna install. Like I said, I have rear seat delete. Now this is made by CM Components. It's just a rear seat delete. It's made out of, I'm not sure, some kind of wood, obviously covered with the carpeting or whatever fabric it is. But as you can see, this one isn't just a plain one. It's got, I don't know what you want to call it, not embossed, but it's basically what they do is you can give them just about any logo and they can put it behind here. A lot of people get Coyote. I know I saw one with someone's YouTube on it. I saw, what did I see the other one? I think the other one said Ecoboost. So this guy can do just about anything. It's CM Components, and I believe it's Jason Lopez on Facebook. So hit him up. Pretty cool product. I like it. It's held in by quick latches. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and install this and basically give you guys a rundown of the install. So let's get to it. So I already had my rear seats out, so I'm just gonna hop in here and show you. Rear seats out, seat belts out. And what you gotta do here is there's these two latches. This is normally what the backs of the rear seats latch into. And I'm going to take these out. If you pull this back, you can see that it is a Torx. And I got a T30 here, and that seems to be the one that fits. So we are gonna go ahead and take those two brackets off, and then I'll get back with you guys. Okay, so got the brackets off. They're right down here. So I was messing with it. They come with quick latches. This is how it's all torn up right now. This is how the back clips in. So I was looking at it, trying to figure out how the heck they go in. So if you look here, that's where the bracket used to be. You look under it, if I can even get it undone, there's a couple other holes. So what I did was there's a hole to the right. It's the inner hole. There's one here, then there's one on this side. So what I did was I cut back some of this just because I didn't feel like, there's no directions to read actually. So that's how I did it. Cut back some of that and put the quick latch through the hole with a nut on one side. And then let me see if I can actually show you from the back. I doubt it. It's gonna be hard to show on camera here. But so you get in the trunk area and you gotta look up into one of the holes in the middle behind the trunk. And you look up in there, and as you can kind of see it, I don't have my flash on, but there's the back of that hole, and you just have to reach your hand up in here and basically twist the nut on and tighten it down. I don't have mine tightened down all the way yet. I was just fitting it. But basically that's what you're gonna have to do for both sides. Cut back the carpet a little bit, put the quick latch in, and basically fit it in and out to the to whatever you need to get it to fit snugly but still be able to unlatch it. So I'm gonna keep messing with this, and then we are gonna go for the bottom. By the way, there's some washers in here. I forgot to put mine on. So basically, don't forget the washers like me when you're going to install this. I'm gonna assume there needs to be one on the inside of either nut, so to press against the surface, against a flat surface basically. So don't forget the washers. All right, so basically, gotta cut away some of the fabric here to expose the inner holes, and then you thread your quick latches through like I showed you before. Get them adjusted to whatever length you need. Tighten them with an 11-inch wrench and 11-inch socket. So basically you'll get the wrench on the inside, under here with your hand, like I was showing you before, and then the ratchet on this side, tighten it down. So that's basically all good to go. So set the quick latches on the back. So you will take it, pop it on, and now it's there. It's pretty cool. Let's do the bottom. So the bottom should be fairly easy. Let's get it in the car here. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now, like I said, I did it kind of backwards. So there's this flap. Let me adjust this. There's a flap here. The bottom needs to go underneath the flap. If I can do this with one hand, right like that. The bottom goes underneath the flap just like that. So you get it all in there, all nice and snug. It's not cooperating because of the panels, but you get it up there, all nice and snug where it needs to go. But there's a bolt hole right back here. So what I have actually at my feet is this bolt. This bolt went right here when there was a seatbelt bracket. There's no longer a seatbelt bracket right back there. This is where your rear seat delete bolts in now. So, gotta find that hole, start screwing it in. I wouldn't screw it in very tight, just enough to hold this down, you know, so it doesn't go anywhere, because if you screw it all the way down, it's gonna be flexing the wood on everything. So I just screw it in with your hand, get it enough to where this isn't gonna move anywhere. And that's basically gonna be it. Pretty simple. Looks really good. My car doesn't look good in it anymore. No back seats, but it's got this sick rear seat delete. It's pretty cool. Like I said, CM Components, Jason Lopez on Facebook. Awesome product, and it says Auto Mafia Racing. That's pretty cool. So that's gonna be about it. Man, is it hot out here. Ooh, way too hot. That's why I had the air on in the car. Anyways, guys, we're all done with the video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, hit me up if you need some car parts. Working with Auto Mafia now, pretty cool. But if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I'll see you next time.